Good morning, everybody. Stitch here with a unboxing video. Today I'm going to be unboxing the DJI Osmo Pocket because a lot of you guys have been watching my live streams on the gym Instagram, have been watching my live videos on Instagram and on Facebook, and you guys have suggested that I up my video game a little bit instead so it doesn't look like I'm shooting with a potato. So went ahead and used my taxable tone and my stimulus check to buy myself a camera. So let's check it out. So right off the bat here, the first thing you notice is how small this thing is. I mean, in comparison to the memory card package and just in comparison to my coffee mug here, it's pretty small. I mean, the whole thing is a whole maybe 6-7 inches big. So yeah, so those are that. The reviews on it were actually really good. I mean, every review that I looked up on it, nobody really had anything negative to say about it. I mean, there were a couple that said that the gimbal couldn't track, or that the quality wasn't all there, but for the most part, it was very well reviewed. So let's go ahead and pull this thing out. Here we have, looks like the carry strap, the charging cables, USB to C type, which is perfect because then that means I can use all of my Android chargers. And we have the connectors here, because one of the features of this camera is that you're able to connect your phone to it. So you can actually use your phone as a secondary screen by way of connecting it via the lightning port. Alright, so that looks like everything goes in the package here, aside from the instruction manual. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. Oh. So I like the little carrying case that they have here. Nice silicone, plastic material. Nice felt inside. And yep, here it is. The Osmo. So as you can see, it's on its own little gimbal here. And right here, like I was talking about, that's the, this is the port where you can connect the the attachment. So it just pops in now. There's a little tiny screen here. Got a little pad here for the gimbal. So it was actually packaged really well. I mean, considering that the gimbal is kind of free on its own here. Peel off the lens here. And so right there was a little charging port. Here on the side, we have our memory card port. And then obviously there's a little screen here, which, like I said, you can connect your phone to it. So let's go ahead and plug this in. So we got a little green flash going now. And once I push the button, so you hold it down, you saw it flipped around a little bit, and here we go, screen's on. As you can see, the gimbal's kind of floating around on its own, trying to find itself. And the whole thing's touchscreen, so English, yes. Device not activated. So right now it says device not connected because I don't have connected to my phone. So let me go ahead and disconnect it now. And then yeah, so the whole thing is touchscreen. You can swipe, go through all the modes here. And one of the interesting things is so let's go ahead and take a look at the instructions here because it still says it's not activated. So as you saw, I don't know if you saw it there, but when you turn it off, it automatically just snaps itself back to, into place. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back on again, just so you guys can see the motion as soon as you turn it on. So it kind of flips itself around, starts looking around. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it, but it's kind of trying to. So as you guys can see here, it's kind of floating around a little bit, trying to keep itself leveled. Alright, so it looks like to activate it the rest of the way, I have to connect my phone to it, but yeah, that was a unboxing of the DJI Osmo Pocket. I will follow up on this after a little while. I'm actually planning on doing a unboxing video with it, so all of that is going to be unboxed later today. Say hello, Poe. Yep. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing set up, and yeah. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, you guys. So I've been letting it charge for a little while. I got it all calibrated up. It took about 5 or so minutes to get it set up. Just had to download the app, create a quick account for warranty purposes, all that. But yeah, now I got it going. I just finished calibrating it, so there was a little setting there that said calibrate. You just had to leave it sitting on the table for about a minute, but then yeah, here we go. So as you guys can see, it's currently on the video mode, so you guys can see that's tracking. Right now I have it on the slow follow mode. There's also a fast follow mode. If I swipe up on the screen, it gives me the option to flip the camera around, which you guys can see it's videoing itself now. If I do it again, flip it back over. There's also an option to manually move the gimbal around. Like I said, there's also an option to follow fast. And then here, there's an option to either let the gimbal stay in place, so when you focus on something, it won't move. Also a false person view to where it'll show a more false person view, so it'll allow a little bit of wobble to kind of simulate motion. And then a follow mode, so you can make it to where like sporting events or anything where you want it to follow a subject, it'll do that. So if I swipe down, we have all settings, picture modes. I have no idea what that means. Then same thing with those are pro mode, brightness, setting for the waterproof case so that it doesn't change the focus. And then if I swipe to the side, we have all photo settings, video settings. Those are slow-mo mode, a time-lapse mode, and a panoramic mode. And then in the panoramic and all the other modes, there's different variations of it. So here I'm on panoramic. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a 180 mode and a 360 mode. For the time-lapse mode, there is so there's time-lapse, motion lapse, and hyperlapse. For slow-mo, there's only one slow-mo setting, 1080p. 1080p. 1080p, slowing it down 4 times, so 1/4 the speed. And then for video, we have the option of shooting in either 4K or 1080p, and also changing the frames per second, as well as the halts. Then for the photo mode, we have the ratio, so 16:9, 4:3, and 3.2, and then there's also a countdown. So there's also a countdown setting on there. And then, so that's all the basic settings I can see here. Those also on the screen. On the corner there, yeah, you guys can see that little hash mark there. That's to adjust the gimbal manually. So if I aim it directly at the screen here, and if I move it up and down, you can kind of see that it moves on its own. And then you can also move it manually. So if I want to do that, I could turn it, which it'll snap back to place. Because right now it's on focus lock. So as long as I'm holding it straight, it'll stay in place. Okay. All right. So that's my initial impression of the of the gizmo. So far, it looks pretty impressive. I'm gonna do the unboxing. I'm gonna do another unboxing video for all of the parts I bought over the lock-in. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know I haven't really uploaded that many videos lately. Kind of lost motivation for it, but you guys have been asking for it, so I'll give it to you. Alright, so don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Stitch_Uation. Follow Jiminy Kids on Instagram, GYMINNY Kids, North County Ninjas, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.